So how much longer are we going to recognize the Democrats as a legitimate political party in this country when we know that they're nothing but an organized criminal organization? From their inception, go back to the times when they started. Ever since they've been in this country, they've been nothing but trouble. They've been problems. We fought the Civil War because they wanted slavery. We dealt with segregation because they didn't like colors. They didn't like blacks. We had to deal with the KKK, who was terrorizing blacks because they wanted to vote. And now the Democrat policies are against the law and law enforcement and border enforcement. Democrats appoint judges who have dual citizenship, who can care less about America, and they release killers back on the street to kill Americans. We watch them burn people on trains, stab them while they're just getting off of work. We've seen some horrific stuff. Don't act like what happened on that border was incompetence, because it was not. That was purposeful. Opening that border up was on purpose. And let me tell you something, that was catastrophic. That was such a horrible crime against this country. And you and I haven't even begun to know the damage that was been done. We're talking about 10, 20 years of straightening this stuff out, maybe even a lifetime of trying to get these people out of here because of the Democrats. They want to fundamentally change this country. And let me tell you what is what's happening here in Arizona and around this country. We have Muslim candidates running with that same mindset that they're going to fundamentally change the West. And unless you start putting some money behind candidates like me, this is my third time running, and this is my final time running. I'm not going to run anymore, because we're great at passing tweets and writing strong media posts, but we don't support America first, tough-nosed, hard-nosed candidates like me so we can get in there and fight with President Donald Trump. I've been ready to get in here and go to war for a long time, but y'all won't help me. And there's other candidates who complain the same thing. What we're going to see is a bunch of folks with foreign accents who worship strange gods, and they're going to be writing laws in this country. You think they're not going to say, okay, when Trump gets out, we're going to open that border up and we're going to go back and get all the people that Trump sent out of here, and we're going to give them the right to sue America for sending them back home. They did it before and they're going to do it again, and it's going to be double that. I want to write legislation that recognizes them for who they really are. They are a terrorist organization, and we've got to stop it. We've got to cut the head of the snake off. And the head of the problems that's taking place in this country, you think about it. What problem that we're facing that hadn't been started by the Democrats? They started it all. Every problem we have is because of them. And if it's not a problem, they'll make it a problem. They'll say something like, oh, Trump colluded with Russia. And for 4 years, they'll get the false prophet media to create a story and make it breaking news every night and act like it's something. Breaking news, Trump colluded with Russia. And for 4 years, we had to deal with media hell because of the Democrats. And now we can't talk about anything except for what's happening in Minnesota, because they want to cover up the fraud that we discovered. $600 billion of fraud. See, they're criminals. And we need some candidates in there that's going to help Trump. If people like me can't get attention and get donations and get help from the patriots that's sharing all of these mean tweets and making all of these media posts, if we can't get your help with them, you know what? That's all we're going to be reduced to, is just complaining. Go to my website, Jerone.vote. Let's fight.